Rolling slow through the midnight block. Bass so heavy, made the speakers knock. Chrome will spin while the neon glow. Funk in the blood, never moving slow. Ash on my feet and my eyes on red. Tattoo pain, all the words I bled. Trunk talk loud, but my voice stay low. City in my rear, in the past, let go. Rolling slow through the midnight block. Bass so heavy, make the speakers knock. Chrome will spin while the neon glow. Funk in the blood, never moving slow. Heartbeat drag with the tires on the road. Whole life packed in this heavy load. If you know, then you already know. Funk in the blood, never moving slow. Black mask tucked in the passenger seat. Old scar map like a one-way street. Grind so hard that we dream on E. Dark thoughts drift with the smoke I breathe. Cold in the crew, never talk too much. Hands stay ready, we done seen too much. Money come cold, but it keep us warm. Storm in my chest, I'm my own alarm. Yeah. Rolling slow through the midnight block. Bass so heavy, make the speakers knock. Chrome will spin while the neon glow. Funk in the blood, never moving slow. Heartbeat drag with the tires on the road. Whole life packed in this heavy load. If you know, then you already know. Funk in the blood, never moving slow. Funk in the blood. Engine loud, hit the devil in the beat. Chrome wheel sliding, smoke in the sky. Funk in the system, never wanna die. Black, jet low, see the city in blur. Ash on my sleeve, got the vision in the stir. Hand on the wheel, other hand on my pride. If the reaper wanna talk, tell him get in, we can ride. Midnight riding through the neon streets. Stings and talk grim, hear the devil in the beat. Chrome wheel sliding, smoke in the sky. Funk in the system, never gonna die.
Midnight riding when the angels hide. Shadow in my seat, but it feel alright.
Chrome wheel sliding, smoke in the sky. Funk in the system, never gonna die.
Eyes red, I don't ever see the brake light. 20 past doom, every lane feel like late night. Voices in the back, yo, laugh when I swerve. Every line I cross, another cut in my nerve. Gas tank fumes, heart rate cold. Old diameter stealing like a tail being told. Graveyard shift, got the CD on mute. If the devil got a road, I'm the first one to commute.
Everybody do the neon. And engine talk grim, hit the devil in the chrome wheel sliding, smoke in the sky. Funk in the system, never gonna die.
Midnight riding when the angels hide. Shadow in my seat, but it feel alright.
Chrome wheel sliding, smoke in the sky. Funk in the system, never gonna die. Baseline, echo through the alley maze. Crack brick walls, got a taste, got the blade. Shadow moving when the speakers blow. Straight dog barking at the ghost in the smoke. Black fit, black mask, chrome on the waist. Clock tick slow when you live it way. Ghost rap creeping when the camera stay broke. Whole block shaking when the trunk unload. Yeah. Black rats sliding through the neon haze. Baseline echo through the alley maze. Shadow moving when the speakers blow. Phonk in the city, let the demons flow. Black rats sliding through the neon haze. Heartbeat hitting at a wicked pace. Shadow moving when the speakers blow. Phonk in the city, let the demons flow. Let the demons flow. Let the demons flow.
Ash on the seat, got the bottle in the back. Old tape looping, keep the memories intact. Eyes in the rear view, red like the dash. Every turn signal, feel like a trap. Shorty on the line says she's getting my way, but she still pull up when it's late, no shame. Grin on my face when the crowd walk clear. Hit a low hum, say the reaper right here.
Black rats sliding through the neon haze. Baseline echo through the alley maze. Shadow moving when the speakers blow. Phonk in the city, let the demons flow. Black rats sliding through the neon haze. Heartbeat hitting at a wicked pace. Shadow moving when the speakers blow. Phonk in the city, let the demons flow. Demons flow. Oh. Demons flow.
Black smoke, rising, black smoke, rising, black smoke, rising, when that. Smoke, rising, when that night. 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 Black smoke rising when the engine ignites. Neon burning in the heart of the night. Street kings riding where the demons roam. Phonk in the blood, yeah, the city our home. Hey, mask go crooked eyes, real cold, whole block breathing that high octane. So ash on my hoodie tires, kiss roll, slide through the alleys where the lost ones go. John class tight, got the pass in the rear. Voices in the back say drive through fear. Chrome on the side, type beep in the cold. Whole life heavy like gully long for the smoke. Black smoke rising when the engine ignite. Neon burning in the heart of the night. Street kings riding where the demons roam. Phonk in the blood, yeah, the city our home. Black smoke rising, let it cover the sky. Ghosts in the back seat, never say bye. Street kings riding, hear the gravel tone. Phonk in the blood, yeah, the city our home. Graveyard shift, I don't ever clock out. Money talk low, but the ties talk loud. Cut through race, see the halo smear. Bench full of names that ain't here this year. Rust on the sign, say dead and soon. Still we blow past on the sick red moon. Heartbeat sync with the turn and slide. If a ripper wanna ride, tell him get inside it. Black smoke rising when the engine ignite. Neon burning in the heart of the night. Street kings riding where the demons roam. Phonk in the blood, yeah, the city our home. Black smoke rising, let it cover the sky. Ghosts in the back seat, never say bye. Street kings riding, hear the gravel tone. Phonk in the blood, yeah, the city our home.
Chrome on the ride with the window low. Engine growl make the whole block slow. Mask on, eyes cold, same old road. Seat back, one hand, other on hold. Ghost in the night where the skyline bend. Phonk in the system to the very end. Tires talk dirt where the lanes all blend. Whole life sharp turns, never pretend. Chrome on the ride, let the city know. Every corner that I turn, every shadow glow. Ghost in the night where the skyline bend. Phonk in the system to the very end. Chrome on the ride, let the story show. Every scar, every mile in the undertow. Ghost in the night, I don't break, I sin. Phonk in the system to the very end. Ghost in the night, I don't break, I sin. Phonk in the system to the very end. Whole crew in the cut, eyes on the flow. Cash talk quick, but the truck moves slow. 10 toes down, same block, got the fence, same code, same zone, same dead end friend. Clock tick loud, but the heart beat harder. Lines in the pavement, red like a martyr. If they wanna test, let them all contend. I will build from the grid, I don't fold, I don't bend. Chrome on the ride, let the city know. Every corner that I turn, every shadow glow. Yeah.
ghost in the night while the skyline bend. Phonk in the system to the very end. Chrome on the ride, that's a message I send. Out the smoke, out the dark where the roads all blend. Ghost in the night, I don't break, I ascend. Phonk in the system to the very end. Ghost in the night, I don't break, I ascend. Phonk in the system to the very end.
Long slow through the concrete zone. Black coupe ride and I'm riding alone. Bass so heavy make the skyline shake. Phonk in the blood every move I make. Mask on tight when I slide through night. Eyes on me when I hit that light. Tie scream loud but my voice stay low. Whole block lean when the trunk unload. Long slow through the concrete zone. Black coupe ride and I'm riding alone. Bass so heavy make the skyline shake. Phonk in the blood every move I make. Go locked in the Budo lane. Hard cold at the window pane. Bass so heavy make the skyline shake. Phonk in the blood every move I make. Left lane life, I don't ever tap brake. Smoke in the air, let the ghosts all wake. Eyes in the mirror, but they fade too late. Only thing real is the road I take. Steel toe dreams on the asphalt bed. Voices in the trunk still echo in my head. City talk tough, but it step right back when they feel that rumble and they hear that clap. Rolling slow through the concrete zone. Black cool ride and I'm riding alone. Bass so heavy make the skyline shake. Phonk in the blood every move I make. Door locked in the Budo lane. Hard cold like the window pane. Bass so heavy make the skyline shake. Phonk in the blood every move I make.
Creeping through the fog where the street lights fade. Bass in the trunk like a razor blade. Ash on my jeans, cold steel in my tongue. Phonk in the veins, carved into the bone. Shadow in the rear view, face half shown. Tire marks color like a black cyclone. Quit line buzzing, but I ride alone. Grim on my mind on a crack pay phone. Creeping through the fog where the street light fade. Heartbeat slow like a decade stay. Ghost ride rolling through the city zone. Phonk in the veins, carved into the bone. Bass hit hard, make the flame cascade. Every last nerve on a razor blade. Eyes dead still, turn to solid stone. Phonk in the veins, carved into the bone. Mouth full of smoke, jaw locked, eyes low. Hood up tight in the midnight glow. Dead end signs, I just slide past those. Tombstone thoughts in the trench coat pose. Cold blood calm, let the world implode. Gas mask hanging on the console. One deep drifting down a dead time road. Name scratched out in the barcode. Creeping through the fog where the street lights fade. Heartbeat slow like a decade stay. Ghost ride rolling through the city zone. Phonk in the veins, carved into the bone. Bass hit hard, make the frame cascade. Every last nerve on a razor blade. Eyes dead still, turn to solid stone. Phonk in the veins, carved into the bone.
Midnight creeping through the empty lane. Baseline heavy like a thunder rain. Shadow rider with the engine loud. Phonk in the speakers never bowing down.
Skull mask on, see the chrome reflect. Black eye stars, let the fear collect. Slow roll smoke in the rear view cloud. Eyes red, hard cold, head unbowed. Midnight creeping, I don't make a sound. Whole world sleep, but I'm hunting now. Bass so deep, make the sky fall down. I was born in the dark, never bowing down. Creeping through the ghosted town. Empty road, but the hate's around. Hands on the wheel, I will hold this ground. Shadow in the flesh, never bowing down. Ghost play
face slide where the street lights fade. Bloody moon paint on the steel I made. Whispers in the wind say I won't last long, but I turn that curse to another war song. Cold grip, knuckles on the leather warm. Heart been cut, now it's leather torn. If the reaper ride up, I just stare him down. Let him see my name carved into this ground. Midnight creeping, I don't make a sound. Whole world sleep, but I'm hunting now. Bass so deep, make the sky fall down. I was born in the dark, never bowing down. Creeping through the ghosted town. Empty road, but the hate's around. Hands on the wheel, I will hold this ground. Shadow in the flesh, never bowing down. Creeping through the ghosted town. Creeping through the ghosted town.
Song. Oh, resurrection coming out the tomb. Smoke in my chest, doom, filling up the room. Slow roll, still drip, call it through the bloom. Say my name twice, feel me in the gloom. City in the fold, let the ghosts out zoom. Chrome on the ride like a hearse in bloom. Resurrection coming out the tomb. If you hit or not, better make some room. Better make some room. Better make some room. Better make some room. Right on the edge, cash in the side, fast in the draw, cast in the lot. Siren in the instance, never change vow. Whole hood break a goof, broke this style. Don't have crack like bean is a wild. Pistols in the round, catch like a fire. Tattoo on my bitch, we born too soon. I go ring second with the boom, boom, boom. Resurrection coming out the tomb. Smoke in my chest, doom, filling up the room. Snow, bow, still drip, crawler through the bloom. Say my name twice, feel me in the gloom. City in the fog, let the ghosts all zoom. Chrome on the ride like a hearse in bloom. Oh, resurrection coming out the tomb. If you hear that now, better make some room. Better make some room. Better make some room. Shadow in the mirror while the engine roar. City lights flashing on the asphalt floor. Tires slide while the skyline shake. Phonk in the system, every move we make. Mask on face, got the seat pushed back. Glove box stash and the plate lights black. Late night TC, the chrome white road. Heartbeat sync with the rush of my soul. Shadow in the mirror can't run from me. Every lane that I take feel meant to be. City veins glow red while the white lines blur. Phonk in the system, that's the only cure. Shadow in the mirror right over my shoulder. Every mile that we pass, I'm colder. Tires still scream while the skyline quake. Phonk in the system, every move we make. Stay low, but the mind don't hunt. Speed so loud, feel it hit my lungs. Smoke in the cab like a blackout fog. Whole pass playing in the dash like a log. Ghost in the glass when the gear shift click. If I slow down, then the doubt creep quick. So I ride that edge, both hands on fate. Let the dark talk back while the night vibe. Shadow in the middle can't run from me. Every lane that I take feel meant to be. City veins glow red while the white lines blur. Phonk in the system is the only cure. Shadow in the mirror right over my shoulder. Every mile that we pass, I'm colder. Tires still scream while the skyline quake. Phonk in the system, every move we make. Hey.
fast, but the eyes stay red. Graveyard gravel stuck in my dreads. Old school tape with the hits turned up. Cross on the chain, but the faith too rough. Side street sermons from a cracked up priest, selling me redemption in the plastic sleeve. Every left turn feels like fate. Heaven in the rear view, hell at the gate. Neon ghosts in the rear view glow. They chase my sins everywhere I go. Heartbeat bumping like a death row show. Phonk in the blood, let the rhythm flow, let it flow. Neon ghosts in the rear view glow. Talking tongues, whisper take it slow. Windows black, but they still all know. Phonk in the blood, let the rhythm flow. Yeah.
In the midnight fall, funk in the speakers like a war machine, dog.
Mask on tight, I read no sleep. Top paint circle with the angels creep. Ash on my jean bag, passed in my lungs. But red light homes with the dead unsung. Graveyard chill in the backseat air. Tattoo hands on the wheel coast there. Billboard glare on the crack windshield. Whole life stacked on the spinning steel.
Shadow rider on a boulevard line. Engine roll with the rhythm divine. Chrome reflection in the midnight fall. Funk in the speakers like a war machine, dog.
Yeah. Black smoke trail when I press that gas. Whole world bend when I let it pass. Shadow rider on the boulevard line. Disappear quick when the street lights shine. Payphone ring on the empty block. Voices in the watch still talk that talk. Blueprint fade in the oil stained ground. Name get lost but the legend stay around. Back row blood in the downtown maze. Ghosts in the alleys don't know my place. Rear view frame got a halo of sparks. Riding that edge between the light and the day.
Rider on the boulevard line. Engine roar with the rhythm divine. Chrome reflection in the midnight fall. Funk in the speakers like a war machine, dog. So rider on the boulevard line.
While the bass stay low, engine in the dark, hear the speakers blow. Chrome wheels sliding on the midnight road. Funk in the system, feel the overload. Ash on the dash, eyes on the line. Ghost in the glass of the slow decline. Rear view field with the light by soul. Hard ice cold in a car of gold. Night overload, I keep drifting shadows in the smoke. City shifting, every red light look like a warning sign. But I press that gas, leave it all behind. Midnight ride with the chrome still gleaming. Still dig. If I lose control, let the story unwind on this long black road where the lost rewind. Face in the window, won't know that kid. Dreams in the box already hid. Street lights smear like a bad memory. Speed make the pain feel temporary. Glove box full of the things I've done. Names in the list that I outrun. Silence in the seat where you used to ride. Every empty mile just swallows my pride. Night overload, I keep drifting shadows in the smoke. City shifting, every red light look like a warning sign. But I press that gas, leave it all behind. Midnight overload, tires singing.
Tag on the wall where we bury our marks. Corner store glow on a broken face. Parking lot packed, can't leave this place. Hear my name in the hallway drone. Every brick speak in a gravel tone.
Black smoke rising from the boulevard. Bass so heavy make the ground shake hard. Shadow riders in the midnight zone. Phonk in the throne, we control the tone. Underground kings where the sins go far. Blood red moon over stolen cars. Shadow riders, yeah, we carve that stone. Phonk in the throne, we control the tone.
22 scars in a short-lived year. Everyone itched in the rearview mirror. City got teeth that bite too slow. You don't see the wound till you feel that pull. Nighttime summoned in the back door hall. Candle wax drip on a cracked out wall. If you hear the chant, don't answer the phone. That's us breathing through your headphones. Hey.
Black smoke rising from the boulevard. Bass so heavy make the ground shake hard. Shadow riders in the midnight zone. Phonk in the throne, we control the tone. Underground kings where the sins go far. Blood red moon over stolen cars. Shadow riders, yeah, we carve that stone. Phonk in the throne, we control the tone.
Engine humming in midnight air. Neon dripping like a nightmare glare. Ash in my last smoke in my hair. Skirt on the line, I don't ever play fair. Rear view full of ghosts I knew. Gray sky 10 on the windows too. Tag on the place, they see it through. Whole life riding on the left turn fool.
Tires burn slow on the empty road. Phonk in the rhythm, feel the overload.
Yeah.
Heart hit hard when the bass explodes. I'm alive in the dark where the engine goes.
Tires burn slow on the empty road. Eyes half closed, but I'm in control. Lost my soul at the end of the road.
Phonk in the rhythm, feel the overload.
Black ice glisten on a dead end lane. Seatbelt low, numb to the pain. Old scars twitch when I press that flame. Push one time, whole world rearrange. Street sign crooked, letters peel. I don't trust luck, I just trust the wheel. If death wanna dance, tell 'em cut that deal. I slide too clean for the reaper to steal.
Tires burn slow on the empty road. Phonk in the rhythm, feel the overload. Veins run cold, but my eyes still glow. I'm awake in the crash of the undertow.
Tires burn slow on the empty road. Past in the trunk, future on low. If I vanish when the night implodes.
Phonk in the rhythm, feel the overload.
Shadow in the city creeping through the night. Bass in the trunk, got the whole block tight. Chrome in the dark, yeah, the system so loud. Underground kings never running from the crowd. Black mask on with the brim pulled low. Fog in my lungs, let the cold wind blow. Eyes in the alleys, they remember my place. Plates on the car, but I scrape off states. Shadow in the city, I'm a ghost in the lane. Bass in the trunk, make them hold they chain. Chrome in the dark, make a coward think twice. Underground kings pay the blood for the price. Shadow in the city, whole block on freeze. Bass in the trunk, bring them down to their knees. Chrome in the dark, we don't talk, we don't bow. Underground kings, what you looking at now? Yeah, clock on the dash, reading well past 3. Still ride slow like the world owe me. Tires hit squad when I slide on the curb. Every turn sharp, put your name on the dirt. Phone go dead when the deal come close. Trust run thin, that's the way life goes. Silk on the grip while I move through town. Heartbeat heartbeat calm, but the law sit around. Shadow in the city, I'm a ghost in the lane. Bass in the trunk, make them hold they chain. Chrome in the dark, make a coward think twice. Underground kings pay the blood for the price. Shadow in the city, whole block on freeze. Bass in the trunk, bring them down to their knees. Chrome in the dark, we don't talk, we don't bow. Underground kings, what you looking at now? Underground kings, what you looking at now? Underground kings, what you looking at now?
Tired screaming when the engine ignite. Black smoke rising in the middle of the night. Devil on the beat while the skyline glow. Phonk in the veins and the bass stay low. Mask on, place tucked, no names. Concrete jungle, we drift through flames. Left lane living, we don't tap brakes. Whole block shaking from the moves we make. Tired screaming when we slide on sight. Black smoke painting up the moon tonight. Devil in my ear saying let that go. Phonk in my veins and the bass stay low. Red eyes locked in, I don't drive slow. Heart rate racing where the wild ones go. High beams cutting through the fear, I know. Phonk in my veins and the bass stay low. Speedometer climbing, need a loft center. Cold wind biting, heart grow meaner. Ghost in the rear view, far behind. Only thing louder is my state of mind. Oil on the asphalt, sparks on turn. Every close call just fuels its burn. If this my last lap, let it be known. I live full throttle, steel and chrome. Yeah. Tired screaming when we slide on sight. Black smoke painting up the moon tonight. Devil in my ear saying let that go. Phonk in my veins and the bass stay low. Red eyes locked in, I don't drive slow. Heart rate racing where the wild ones go. High beams cutting through the fear, I know. Phonk in my veins and the bass stay low.
City in the dark, but the bass stay cold. Ghost ride creeping through the neon fog. Phonk in the blood like a war zone dog. Played on tilt, that illegal slide. Ash on my shirt, red eyes dead tied. Back row black, just a line of lights. Whole block hush when we cut that ride. Mask on face, but the eyes say rage. Scratch on the doors from a younger age. Chrome so dull, but it still got bite. Whole life tucked in the left hand swerve. Tires burning while the skyline glows. City in the dark, but the bass stay cold. Ghost ride creeping through the neon fog. Phonk in the blood like a war zone dog. Yeah, I bite that road. Teeth on the curb when the throttle roll. Ghost ride creeping through the neon fog. Phonk in the blood like a war zone dog. Lean so thick in the foam white cup. Cops down there, but they don't look up. Trunk top mean, got the rear view shake. Whole frame hum like it might just break. Fear in the air, but we call that fun. Bet my life on a handbrake run. Dead in street, turn a circle pit. Skid more scripts, say I won't quit. Tired, burning while the skyline glows. City in the dark, but the bass stay cold. Ghost ride creeping through the neon fog. Phonk in the blood like a war zone dog. Yeah, I bite that road. Teeth on the curb when the throttle roll. Ghost ride creeping through the neon fog. Phonk in the blood like a war zone dog.
Engine humming with the bass insane. Ghost ride drifting on the city line. Phonk in the system every single time. Chrome wheel rolling through the neon rain. Dark tint on the glass, can't see the pain. Engine humming with the bass insane. One hand on the wheel, one hand in the flame. Ghost ride drifting on the city line. Purple in the cup, poison in the mind. Rear view empty, but I feel those eyes. Seeing dead friends in the exit sign. Chrome wheel rolling through the neon rain. Engine humming with the bass insane. Ghost ride drifting on the city line. Phonk in the system every single time. Chrome wheel rolling through the neon rain. Headlights cutting through a haunted lane. Ghost ride drifting, I'm across that line. Phonk in the the system every single time. Ash on the leather, slow leak in the tire. Limbo with the law, play tag with the wire. Street light smear in the silver smear trail. Grip on the wheel while my heartbeat fails. Numbers on the dash start to blur then freeze. Windows cracked open, breathing bad memories. Silhouette sliding on the wet white stripe. Life in the rear view, death in the headlights. Chrome wheel rolling through the neon rain. Engine humming with the bass insane. Ghost ride drifting on the city line. Phonk in the system every single time. Chrome wheel rolling through the neon rain. Headlights cutting through a Honda lane. Ghost ride drifting, I'm across that line. Phonk in the system every single time. Roll through the neon rain. Engine humming with the bass insane. Edge ride drifting on the city line. Phonk in the system every single time.
Shadow on the corner where the street lights fade. Bass in the trunk like a razor blade. Neon dripping on the concrete wall. Phonk in the system, hear the demons call. Bloody fingerprints on the window glass. Mask on the dash, see another face pass. Smoke in the ride, can't see it all. My heartbeat sink when the demons call. Demons in the trunk, if the speakers bleed. Whisper in my ear, tell me what you need. Shadow in the mirror that I can't outrun. If I turn it up, do they come as one? Demons in the trunk, talking through the hum. Every red light, feel my body go numb. If I cut the sound, will they finally fall? Ride all night till the demons crawl. Eyes in the alley where the forest is low. Tape on the wall spells a name I know. Clock on the dash, stuck 303. Door locked tight, but they ride with me. Hand in the wheel, here with this the laugh. Boy, Deutsch in the steady trying to split me in half. Cocoa red horizon, see it on the glass. Walk on more bump, and I might not laugh. Demons in the trunk, let the speakers bleed. Whisper in my ear, tell me what you need. Shadow in the mirror that I can't outrun. If I turn it up, do they come as one? Demons in the trunk, talking through the hum. Every red light, feel my body go numb. If I cut the sound, will they finally fall? Or ride all night till the demons crawl? In the blood, never gonna stop. Wait!
Back slow, my spread to the glare. My lies blood, I don't ever pay fair. Hand on the wheel, other hand on fate. Speed talk loud, I'm addicted to the chase. Black smoke, color in I call my name. When the I-4 edge of the arc, you're in pain. If they in the way, then you're part of the track. Got the devil in the dash, never looking back. Engine roaring through the midnight haze. Home reflections in the city maze. Tires sliding when the baseline drop. In the blood, never gonna stop. Drum wild and the world turn mute. Rubber band roll when I cut that root. Skid mark stories that the dog can't wash. In the blood, never gonna stop. Side, you're rattling trunks out cool. Every car turn like I'm breaking the rules. Smoke in my lungs, all rose in my chest. I gamble with the dark just to feel that stress. Out of the coil of thrones in the air. They love real digit, they can taste that scare. But when I hit speed on the noise phones, I can just rap in the road in the cars. Engine roaring through the midnight haze. Chrome reflections in the city maze. Tires sliding when the baseline drop. In the blood, never gonna stop. Dumb wild in the world turn mute. I'm a burn raw when I cut that root. Skid mark stories that the dawn can't watch.
Shadow creeping where the streetlights fade. Smoke in the air and a deal gets made. Bass so sharp like a rusted blade. Cutting through the night like a hit parade. Ghost ride rolling through the silent town. Windows up, eyes low. Heads down, hands on the wheel, but I feel I'm bound. Every slow turn like a burial ground.
Phonk in the speakers, never backing down. Teeth in the sound, let it drag me down. Heartbeat marching to that underground. If I go tonight, I go to that sound.
Yeah, shadow in the trunk where the bodies lay. Bass so sharp like a rusted blade. Ghost ride rolling, no one makes a sound. Phonk in the speakers, never backing down. Yellow tape waving on an empty block. Old brick walls hear the whispers talk. Cold steel tucked where the secrets rot. Name on the wall where the paint runs hot. See my face in the rear view. Eyes like a stain you can't unstick. Clock on the dash do a slow tick tick. Time moves strange when the soul goes sick. Whoa.
Phonk in the speakers, never backing down. Teeth in the sound, let it drag me down. Heartbeat marching to that underground. If I go tonight, I go to that sound.
Shadow in the trunk where the bodies lay. Bass so sharp like a rusty blade. Ghost ride rolling, no one makes it sound. Phonk in the speakers, never backing down. Down, 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 down.
Phonk in the speakers, never backing down.
Rolling slow while the neon light bleed. Bass in the trunk like a demon free. Chrome wheel spin on the midnight lane. Phonk in the blood running through the brain. Ash on my fit, city blur in the glass. Empty in the heart, heavy on the gas. Smoke in my lungs, ghosts in my seat. Whole life talking from under concrete.
Midnight lane, I'm a shadow in the frame. Engine hum low, but it's screaming in my veins. Headlights cutting through the memories I made. Ride till the sun, make the darkness fade. Midnight lane, where the lost ones pray. Every red light feel a little like a gray. I don't run from the fear, let it stay. I just ride till it breaks.
Black tin eyes can't see what I feel. Cold on my hands, warm grip on the wheel. Old scars itch when the speakers shake. Every little thump like a past mistake. Street sign flicker, I don't need no guide. Dead phone glow, but I still don't hide. If I don't get out, then I go insane. So I pour that hurt in the passing rain.
Midnight lane, I'm a shadow in the frame. Engine hum low, but it's screaming in my veins. Headlights cutting through the memories I made. Ride till the sun, make the darkness fade. Midnight lane, where the lost ones pray. Every red light feel a little like a gray. I don't run from the fear, let it stay. I just ride till it breaks.
Black ride sliding through the midnight zone. Baseline heavy like a thundertone. Shadow king ruling every street we roam. Phonk in the blood, it's the underground throne. Mask up, eyes glow, hush that phone. Dead end alley, this the danger zone. Cold steel talk, but my name well known. Turn a small rumor to a broken bone. 666 scribbled in the ash and chrome. Gas in the trunk, got the city on loan. Teeth go grit, got a graveyard tone. Every dark corner feel like home. Black ride sliding through the midnight zone. Baseline heavy like a thundertone. Shadow king ruling every street we roam. Phonk in the blood, it's the underground throne. Static in my head, hear the demons laugh. Bite marks deep on a rival's path. Money in a trash bag cut in half. Trust get taxed due to bloodbath math. When it's down low, see the fear in sight. Whole block freeze when we kill them lights. Pray on the weak, that's the law at night. If you step wrong, you ain't leaving right. Black ride slide through the midnight zone. Baseline heavy like a thundertone. Shadow kings ruling every street we roam. Phonk in the blood, it's the underground throne.
Midnight rider on the asphalt lane. Engine roar like a hurricane. Chrome reflections in the skyline beam. Phonk in the blood like a fever dream. Rider on the asphalt lane. Ghosts in the rear view sit outside. Black ice stains in the center line. Every wrong turn still feel aligned. Midnight rider on the asphalt lane. Engine roar like a hurricane. Chrome reflections in the skyline beam. Got that phonk in my blood like a fever dream. Dead phone, but the voices speak. Push that pedal, let the metal creak. Ash in the tray, burn slow, then fall. Whole life written in the tunnel wall. Back roads rumble in my chest so deep. Can't find peace, but I won't find sleep. High beams cut through the static scene. Devil in the dash till I grip, I lean. Midnight rider on the asphalt lane. Yeah, like a hurricane. Chrome reflections in the skyline beam. Got that phonk in my blood like a fever dream.
City breathing through the neon smoke. Bass so deep, feel the speakers choke. Ghost ride drifting where the shadows roll. Phonk in the system, yeah, we run the zone. City breathing through the neon smoke. Bass so deep, feel the speakers choke. Ghost ride drifting where the shadows roll. Phonk in the system, yeah, we run the zone. Night shit, black tent, hooded in the backseat. Eyes red, money dirty like the bad streets. Cold range, cold grill, bite like a pit bull. Slide through, selling whole block, get a sinful concrete talk. I don't need a caption, wrong word said, now it's chain reaction. Move like a rumor in the dead phone glow. All black fit, I'm the echo with the echo. City breathing through the neon smoke. Bass so deep, feel the speaker choke. Ghost ride drifting where the shadows roam. Phonk in the system, yeah, we run the zone. Run the zone. Run the zone. Yeah, we run the zone. Black top crown, this is all I know. Ghost ride drifting where the shadows roam. Yeah, we run the zone. Yeah, we run the zone. Yeah, we run the zone. Black top crown, this is all I know. Ghost ride drifting where the shadows roam. Ash on my tongue, it's the late night pen. I'm glass on the ground, yeah, the sin still 10. I'm half that's dead, but the drive stay vicious. Whole crew strange, every whiz suspicious. Still in the trunk, but the mind more lethal. Talk in the code that'll split 4 people. Circle stay tight, let the rest turn ghosts. I live in a space where the fear stay close. Yeah. City breathing through the neon smoke. Bass so deep, feel the speakers choke. Ghost ride drifting where the shadows roam. Phonk in the system, yeah, we run the zone. Run the zone, run the zone, run the zone. Yeah, we run the zone. Black top crown, this is all I know. Ghost ride drifting where the shadows roam. Yeah, we run the zone. Yeah, we run the zone. Yeah, we run the zone. Black top crown, this is all I know. Ghost ride drifting where the shadows roam.
On the asphalt road. Shadow riders in the neon zone. Voice in my head say take that throne.
Yeah.
Black tin slide, I appeared and drift. Ash on my feet, gotta curse that gift. Eyes in the rear, feel the fear that lift. Whole block freeze when the gear shift click. Gas in my lungs, got a heavy lung cough. Teeth go flash when I tear that cross. Never been safe, never care about loss. I was born in the dark, I'm the coin you toss. City in the mirror, get small, get small. Heartbeat stomp like a ballroom brawl. If I hit that line, then I might not crawl. But I still press down till the pedal just fall. Yeah. Engine growl when the skyline glow. Tires burning on the asphalt road. Shadow riders in the neon zone. Phonk in the speakers claim the throne. Engine growl when the skyline glow. We don't stop, we don't drive slow. Shadow
Graveyard shift, I'm awake, no blink. Whole life sitting on the edge, that brink. Smell like smoke, like rust, like ink. Paint my sins in the oil I drink. Street sign bend when I slide that turn. Name on the wall where the candles burn. Pray for the kid that they can't unlearn. I'm the voice in the back, say wait your turn. Chrome ass hang from the rear view swing. Passed in the trunk and still hit, still sing. If I crash out now, let the black top ring. Tell them I did it all for that king, that king. Engine growl when the skyline glow, glow, glow. Tires burning on the asphalt, roll, roll, roll. Shadow riders in the neon zone, zone. Phonk in the speakers, claim the throne, claim the throne. Engine growl when the skyline glow. We don't stop, we don't drive slow. Shadow riders in the neon zone. Hands off the halo, that's my throne, my throne. Engine growl when the skyline glow. Shadow riders in the neon zone. Yeah. Voice in my head say, take that throne. Voice in my chest say, this my home.
Shadow kings on the asphalt throne. Engine scream like a cyclone. Chrome reflections in the skyline glow. Mask on tight, ride slow, eyes cold. Late night, smell of smoke in the breeze. Static in my head, thoughts freeze. Dust on my kicks, blood on my sleeve. Pray I make it back, still I never leave. Shadow kings on the asphalt throne. Engine scream like a cyclone. Chrome reflections in the skyline glow. Phonk in the system, let the speakers blow, let it blow. Shadow kings on the asphalt throne. Graveyard shift in the dead phone zone. Heartbeat stuck at a one-way road. Phonk in the system, let the speakers blow. Drum talk, heavy, whole block feel fear. Eyes in the rear, but the past stay clear. Cold sweat drip when the blue lights flash. All black fit, full tank, full gas. Voices in my head say ride, don't fold. Story in the tide treads, roads run on. If the reaper waiting, he can stand in line. I'ma call my name in the yellow stripe. Shadow kings on the asphalt throne. Engine scream like a cyclone. Chrome rim reflections in the skyline glow. Phonk in the system, let the speakers blow, let it blow. Shadow kings on the asphalt throne. Graveyard shift in the dead phone zone. Heartbeat stuck at a one-way road. Phonk in the system, let the speakers blow, blow, blow. Neon dripping on the boulevard, ash in the air. Cold in my heart, sideways sliding by the burned out sign. Headlights cutting through a crooked skyline. Line base so heavy, make the pavement grind. Whole block shaking like a landslide. Skull mask grinning in the rearview glass. One wrong look, then you hear that blast. Ghost ride creeping through the urban fog. Phonk in the system like a war machine dog. Tired, sing a prayer to the devil I dodge. Lane to lane dancing with the steel and smog. Ghost ride creeping through the urban fog. Phonk in the system like a war machine dog. Grip on the wheel, hear the hunger talk. Life on the edge of a parking lot cross. Underpass buzzing, spray paint ghosts. Names of the lost on the concrete posts. Weaving through the lines like a last regret. Whole life speeding on a cigarette breath. Eyes too red, but the mind too sharp. Every turn carving on the bones of the dark. If you feel that rumble from a block away, better pray that it pass, better hope it's straight. Hey, ghost ride creeping through the urban fog. Phonk in the system like a war machine dog. Tired, sing a prayer to the devil I dodge. Lane to lane dancing with the steel and smog. Ghost ride creeping through the urban fog. Phonk in the system like a war machine dog. Grip on the wheel, hear the hunger talk. Life on the edge of a parking lot cross.
Engine roaring through the neon, hey. Baseline shaking every city made. Chrome wheels sliding on the asphalt line. Phonk in the speakers running through my mind. Dark tint, can't see my eye. Red glow bouncing off the high-rise side. Late night, I'm married to the grind. Every turn sharp, every second time. Engine roaring through the neon, hey. I've been swerving, I've been dodging all these fakes. Baseline shaking every city maze. Every corner got a shadow that I make. Chrome wheels sliding on the asphalt line. I don't break, I just follow every sign. Phonk in the speaker running through my mind. Running through my mind. Running through my mind. Yeah.
Fucking neck, throw my name, throw my mind. Fucking neck, throw my name, throw my mind. Fucking neck, throw my name, throw my mind. Fucking neck, throw my name, throw my mind.
Yeah. Black ice shining on the painted lanes. Tires I'm low like a distant train. Billboards, flicker faces fade away. Only thing solid is the path I pave. Grip well tight when the world feel numb. Heartbeat locked with the kick and drum. If the night talks, I don't never reply. I just let the smoke curl to the skies. To the skies, to the skies. Engine roaring through the neon haze. I've been swerving, I've been dodging all these fakes. Baseline shaking every city maze. Every corner got a shadow that I made. Chrome wheels sliding on the asphalt line. I don't break, I just follow everything I like. Phonk in the speakers running through my mind. Running through my mind. Running through my mind. Yeah.
Run it back through my mind.
Rolling slow through the neon zone. Engine humming like a cyclone. Mask on, eyes low ride chrome. Whole block know when I slide home. Blue light smear on the side door. Ash burn holes in the seat foam. Hands on the wheel like a vice grip. Every red light feel like a time warp. Rolling slow through the neon zone. Engine humming like a cyclone. Tires screaming when the bassline drop. Phonk in the system, never gonna stop. Lean back for the city crawl. Whole world shaking when the drums knock. Tires screaming when the bassline drop. Phonk in the system, never gonna stop. Never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Gray smoke curl out the window. Ghost ride past every shadow. Back row king in a trench coat. Gold on my teeth, talk mad cold. Speed gauge stuck at a low glow. Heart rate match every drum roll. One-way trip down a dark road. Still I roll slow, still I roll slow. Rolling slow through the neon zone. Engine humming like a cyclone. Tires screaming when the bassline drop. Phonk in the system, never gonna stop. Lean back for the city crawl. Whole world shaking when the drums knock. Tires screaming when the bassline drop. Phonk in the system, never gonna stop. Every shortcut a lecture. Coat steel tucked deep in the dresser. Life cheap, but the pride even fresher. Hood full of ghosts, don't sleep here. Old head mumble, keep the peace here. Young one laugh, they don't see fear. Just a lane and a target in the mirror.
Chrome reflections in the skyline glow.
never thick, everybody keep it. Hand on the wheel of the wrong, the weakness. Hope thin, but the hunger the deepest. Late night deals on the crack screen buzzing. Mama in the kitchen still fussing. Boy, you better pray for something. He said, yeah, I did, this the life I'm stuck in.
Chrome reflections in the skyline glow up. Engine roaring while the speakers blow up. Shadow kings on the city road. Phonk in the rhythm, feel the overload. Ride slow, but the pulse so cold. Karma creeping in the rear view close. Shadow kings on the city road. Heartbeats kicking like an overdose. In the rhythm, feel the overload.
Shadow rider on the boulevard lane, engine growl with the bass insane. Neon skyline dripping through the fog, funk in the blood like a war machine dog. Yeah, shadow rider on the boulevard lane, engine growl with the bass insane. Neon skyline dripping through the fog, funk in the blood like a war machine dog. Eyes red, cold, hard, hunger in my jaw. Whole city looks small when I circle like a hog. Yeah, shadow rider on the boulevard lane, funk in the blood like a war machine dog. Funk in the blood like a war machine dog. Funk in the blood like a war machine dog.
Mask low, chrome grill, teeth on show. Tires scream when I slide through slow. Ash in my sleeve, got ghosts in the smoke. Car full of sins that I never once spoke. Black ice drip from the rear view glass. See my past in the dash as the city roll past. Every corner got a name, every name got beef. I just carved new lines in the midnight street. Midnight street, 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 midnight street.
Shadow rider on the boulevard lane, engine growl with the bass insane. Neon skyline dripping through the fog, funk in the blood like a war machine dog. Eyes red, cold, hard, hunger in my jaw. Whole city looks small when I circle like a hog. Yeah, shadow rider on the boulevard lane, funk in the blood like a war machine dog. Funk in the blood like a war machine dog. Funk in the blood like a war machine dog.
Rolling deep through the concrete maze, engine screaming through the neon blaze. Tires slide when the baseline hit. Funk in the blood, never gonna quit. Black mask on, tug low, I'm calm. Whole block shake when I lift my palm. Skull on the dash, edge on my fit. If I lock eyes once, better pray I miss. Rolling deep through the concrete maze, yeah. Engine screaming through the neon blaze. Tires slide when the baseline hit. Funk in the blood, never gonna quit. Never rolling deep through the concrete maze. Heart so numb, eyes full of rage. Tires slide when the baseline hit. Funk in the blood, never gonna quit. Night run, ride low in the lane. Whole life carved in the side of the frame. Cold stare, see the smoke in my breath. Every turn 1 inch from death. Stack after stack in the cut, I'm ghost. Talk real slick, then you might get close, but I stay 3 moves out of your script. Whole soul tuned to the underground drip. Rolling deep through the concrete maze. Engine screaming through the neon blaze. Tires slide when the baseline hit. Funk in the blood, never gonna quit. Rolling deep through the concrete maze. Hands on the wheel like I'm born for this. Tires slide when the baseline hit. Funk in the blood, never gonna quit.